Hi there, my name is Sutton and Matthew, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell so you are notified when new videos drop. And we're going to play an interesting game this video. We're going to try and get through it. I hope it's not going to be long. We're going to try and get through it without me violently shitting myself, which could absolutely happen at any moment. It is the Jewish holiday of Pesach, where Passover, we call it Pesach, Passover, where you do not eat leavened for 7 days. What is leavened, you may ask? Leavened is if you have any mixture of flour and water that's been allowed to ferment for over 18 minutes, that is leaven. So bread, essentially any form of bread. We eat these crackers called matzah, which are really not like they were back in the days of the temple. But yeah, so we don't eat. So consequently, it just started on Wednesday night. And Wednesday night you have this like big meal called Seder, where you have to eat a ton of this stuff, like a freaking ton of this stuff, and 4 cups of wine, and it just goes in the stomach and starts to ferment. So I've heard disturbing rumblings and like the distressing buttock trembles just before I started pressing play. But you know what? I'm going to persevere. I'm going to make this video anyway. But I said, if I do explode, in a ball of feces, and I do apologize, I may well edit it out. Although, that may be for interesting viewing. Fine. My name's Sutton and Matthew, the Rabbi from another planet. This is another video roasting the current era of Doctor Who. Yes, it's another one. So you may ask the question, Svi, why another? Why another one? Well, there's a couple of answers to that. Firstly, it's kind of what my audience want. It amazes me. Like, I keep putting out videos on Doctor Who, and they consistently do better than anything else. Even though I feel I'm pretty much repeating myself, but yeah, they consistently do better. So yeah, firstly, that's what the audience wants. But secondly, yeah, the BBC, the production team, have had this really interesting policy with the Timeless Children, the fallout of the Timeless Children, which they had no idea was going to happen. Clearly, they are kind of shocked by it. But it's just to ignore it. Just say, no, no, nothing's wrong here. Everything's fine, and everybody loves it. Nobody is reviled by the 13th Doctor. No, we kind of are. Okay, that's just the reality. Now, I don't think this was the case before the Ascension of Cybermen and Timeless Children, but I definitely think it is now. I think most people are just not on board for these revelations that essentially destroy the essence of the show. It doesn't affect me that badly because this Doctor is so at odds with every other representation of the Doctor in that she's both cruel and cowardly and stupid. Really? Who thinks that's a good idea? To have her be cruel, cowardly, stupid, and condescending all at the same time. That's a bad idea. That doesn't make somebody, who you want to hang out with, which is why I think the viewing British public said sayonara, and then have left en masse, leaving, I don't know, not many people left, and it's, I think, falling every second. But you know what is a good idea? You know what's a fantastic idea? You know what's a fan-dabby, double-dozy, great idea? To hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button today. Thank you very much. I am incredibly grateful. I am actually genuinely, really grateful. I give stuff away on this channel each week to show my gratitude, and stuff I'm giving away this week is pretty darn good, if I may say so myself. I'm giving away The Black Orchid, a 2-part historical story from, was it the 82 seasons? Peter Davison's first. But I thought, it's just a 2-parter. I should really up my game. So I'm giving away along with that for Doomsday. First story that Peter Davison recorded as a Doctor. All you need to do to win it is hit that subscribe button, and, just hit it once. And I think you've hit it twice. You unsubscribe, so just hit it once. Very important. Hit the subscribe button, and then leave the hashtag celery. Celery in the comments. Go to check out the video notes. It'll tell you everything you need to know so you can win it. Also in the video notes is a Doctor Who audio adventure starring Nicholas Briggs that you can download and enjoy right now. It's a mid-80s production by a group called Audio Visuals that then grew up to become Audio Visuals. So I'm saying these revelations of the Timeless Children didn't really bother me so much because they're so egregious, and so this representation of Doctor is so at odds with the rest of Doctor Who. I kind of just decanonized the whole thing in my head. So and I think the more this current production team and any future production team harps back to it and tries to legitimize it, rather than legitimizing it, for me they're going to delegitimize any future production. So it's just not working out now, is it? but they keep putting things out and they keep saying, they're pretending like this is just successful. They keep pretending it's successful. So the more they pretend it's successful, I'm gonna make videos saying no, it's not, because it's not, and generally make fun of it. Now, this video in itself is cringe to, as you would expect, cringe to the nth degree. So let's go through it together. Let me turn it on. And there she is, the 13th Doctor in all her glory, looking at you with condescension and stupidity all at once. Again, why did they think that was a good idea to go for this Doctor? I don't know. Also, she's in front of a green screen. I wish you were behind the green screen. She's in front of a green screen. Maybe green screen the TARDIS back in there. I don't know. Okay, it's better than when she's in the broom closet or her wardrobe. She was in the last one. But if you're gonna take the trouble of being in front of a green screen, hey, maybe just light it properly, and B, I don't know, maybe put a different background on. They're doing it for Zoom meetings, for God's sake. Why can't they do it with this? But okay, fine, whatever. It's cheaply made and stupid. But I just love this look of condescension and stupidity all at once. Fine, so let's watch this. This agonizing minute and a half, however long it is. And my question is going to be throughout this: who are you talking to? Are you talking to 6-year-old girls? Because that seems to be what you want Doctor Who to be. You want Doctor Who to be saying that is for a young girl's brand. Yeah, pretty much like we've seen what Disney wants to do with Star Wars. They want to make it into a young girl's brand. And I have to tell you, interesting idea, but it's going to fail horribly because every time you make something that's traditionally a young boy brand, which is Doctor Who, again, that doesn't mean girls don't like it. Lots of girls liked it. Lots of them, my kids all really much enjoyed the 2005 onwards, up until you. Girls enjoy, but if you aim it at anything other than young boys, it becomes not what it used to be. And so the young boys in the audience, they go, I'm not interested, which they did en masse. When they did it without giving giving it a chance. Like me, I said, I'm open-minded. I want to give it a chance. I'll try to be open-minded. I wanted to give it a chance. And then it was awful. But most young boys were like, yeah, not interested, bye. And then young girls aren't interested in it either because they want to go to things that are aimed towards young girls. They don't like all this boyish stuff that's like intrinsic to it that you won't get rid of. So you've alienated one audience. You haven't the nature of the thing hasn't drawn you to the other audience. So you ended up with a diminished audience and virtually a falling audience because you also just created utter disdain for the British viewing public. Well, let's say, so the question is, who is this made for? Because the way she's talking, it seems to be she's talking to children with head injuries. that would explain it. So let's see what she's got to say for herself.
Hi, I'm the Doctor. Now, as someone who's been captured more than a few times over the course of my life...
Okay, firstly, her performance is just so freaking bad. It's so inauthentic. She does all this breathless acting. There's all this running up and down corridors acting. And because she's seen David Tennant. That's the only real Doctor Who she's really seen. She's seen David Tennant. She knows he does it. She knows that's something you can do to try and paper over the cracks. But here's what David Tennant had, which you don't. David Tennant has believability in the role. He believed the role. He thought, you act like a children's performer who's playing a part. David Tennant acted like he was the Doctor. So, you could have these areas of flippancy, which you had, I would say, 80% of his Doctor. He was fun, he was playful, but then you had this core, this strength, this authenticity within his performance, which you have completely lacked. And so all you have is the fluff, is the thrills. And so, your performance just sucks. I know you're friends with David Tennant, so you know what you should do, Jodie? Give him a call. We're all stuck at home. Give him a call and say, give me a Doctor Who episodes from throughout the reign of Doctor, the run of Doctor Who 63, which helps me understand what this character is. And there's a lot. You should be watching one from every Doctor, and then sit down and do it, and then try and if you're sitting down and watching these going, this is awful. I'm watching Genesis of the Daleks, and it's just stupid children's show. If you're watching things that are universally loved by Doctor Who fans, it's probably not the role for you. That's really my guess. It's probably not the role for you, and you should just move on. Honestly, you should just rather than screwing up any further than you have. You should really just move on. And if the BBC's got any sense at all, which I doubt they have, this special that they filmed for, they should just crank it out as fast as possible and move on with life. Although, you know what they should really do? I've been listening to the David Bradley Big Finish, the latest set, the Return to Skaro, and the last of the Romanovs. Chibnall, if he wanted to win back fandom, which he doesn't, but if he wanted to win back fandom, he should spearhead a movement to have another production team recreate the lost episodes of Marco Polo or Dalek Master Plan, something like that, starring the Dave Bradley group, and have them film it like exactly the same way it was filmed. In the 60s, much like the Mission to Unknown those school kids did last year. And that could actually be a really good stopgap, because it's going to be a long time before your production goes. That would actually do a lot to ingratiate you to fans who utterly hate you. The other thing you need to do is get rid of the Timeless Children. You just need to get rid of that whole thing, scrub it from reality, and you probably should recast the Doctor as well. But I don't think you're going to do any of them. I think it's as likely as when John Nathan Turner said he only said he'll take Bergerac on as long as he can recast the main role, John Nettles, and move from Jersey. I don't think that really happened. I think he is making that up. I think that's called Bubba Misers. But anyway, let's hear more. Let's see more of this agonising performance.
Here are my 4 simple tips for surviving self-isolation. 1.
Avoid season 12 and 13. That will lead you to suicide.
Stay in touch with your friends, your family, your neighbours.
Okay, I'm locked in a bloody house with my family. I'm too much in touch with them. And again, if you're talking to 6-year-old children, I understand, but their parents will probably also tell them this. Like, give Aunt Mildred a WhatsApp video call. We are all anybody who has doesn't have a brain injury can work this out. So you're just trying to be nice to 6-year-old kids, but 6-year-old girls, not boys, 6-year-old girls. Fine, I can basically live with this, but it's just so freaking stupid. It hurts me.
Even your arch enemies. I've just WhatsApped a Cyberman. So make it.
So that's the other thing. Whilst you're in isolation, make sure you get in contact with people who you hate and who hate you. Nothing can go wrong with that plan. That sounds like a great idea. That sounds like a uniquely Jodie Whittaker Doctor Who plan. Let's see what I was going to say.
Part of your routine to talk to people.
Again, are you talking to adults who are stuck at home, who are like on the isolating on it, or are you talking to children? If you're talking to children have people with them. This is not like Amy Pond's house where they grow up with nobody living there. Children have people they call parents. Who tell them these things. You know how I know this? Because I'm a parent, and because I'm a parent, I know other parents, and every freaking parent understands this. But of course, you don't, because you're an idiot.
You could call, text, email, write letters, send pictures, swap that videos.
So again, now she's giving advice on how to use social media. Really? Again, is this the kids? Kids are born. They come out their mothers with a phone in their hand. They know how to do this. If you're talking to kids, you're talking to they know this. They know this better than you. If you're talking to adults, shut up! Why are you talking down to me, you stupid woman? I understand, but what? Who is this for?
Leave voice messages, video call if you can. It's always nice to see a face.
Yeah, not always, darling. Not always nice to see a face. I've been asking who is this for. I just worked out who this is for. It's who was it? There was a DJ who, one of the ones who walked from the 70s and 80s, who wasn't caught up in the massive BBC paedophile scandals of like a few years ago. Oh, Stewpot? I can't remember who it was, but he did like the children's children's music show on Sundays, and he was very popular. He was playing stuff like Bucks Fizz and stuff that kids actually like. But he got in trouble because daft aunties kept writing into BBC saying, "Well, I think you should have Nelly the Elephant playing things like that for the children. Oh, I don't have any truck with this new." It's people who have no idea what they're doing. So, pretty much, this is what this video is for. This video is for the blue checkmark Twitter Taliban. That is what they want the Doctor to be saying to young girls, and they feel good that she's saying it. even though they have no, the blue checkmark Twitter Taliban are predominantly single without children because no one's wants to stay in a room with them because they're terrible people. But yeah, they have really no idea what a child is because they've never even, smelt one other than to say, oh, don't you have empathy for them? Anyway, fine, let's go. God, we're only 29 seconds in? Really? Oh, God, why is everything this doctor does a torturous voyage in hell?
Share how you're feeling.
Oh, okay. I hate you. How do I feel? I hate your Doctor Who. I hate what Chris Chibnall done, Doctor. I hate what you've done, Doctor. I hate your stupidity. I hate your cruelty as a character. I hate your cowardice. I hate everything about your Doctor. You know what? That's pretty good. We should do this more often. We should all send these videos into the BBC and let them know how we feel.
Talking, it really helps. 2.
Yeah, it did help. It really did help. So again, let's all just make videos say how we feel about the 13th Doctor and send them to the BBC. Oh, you don't have to send them. Just post them on social media. That's fine.
Be thoughtful. Think of others. That one is pretty self-explanatory.
Again, who is this for? Who could this possibly be for? Is it for children? If it's for children, they have parents and they're probably better than you are. If it's for adults, what are you doing? I just know. No, this is for the blue checkmark Twitter Taliban, and this is the appropriate messaging they feel they should be giving to that Doctor Who should be giving to the little kittywigs as long as they're little girls.
And rule number 1 of being alive, even more important right now. 3, stay active, even in the smallest of spaces.
So you're saying we should do some physical activity so we don't get sedentary. Yes, again. Anybody? These are the things that they ask you after you've been in a car crash to see if you have a concussion. These are very, very obvious. This is obvious to the children who naturally stay active, and it's obvious to adults who have been alive long enough that know it's probably a good idea to try and stay active and not sit in your couch non-stop for weeks on end. I think everybody knows. Who are you talking to? No one.
And I have been imprisoned in some pretty small spaces. Make time to do it every day. No.
Ugh, really? So this is not just what a once a year thing then, or once every 5 years. Every day, physical activity every day. Again, who are you talking to? You insane woman!
Not only do you get fitter, but human bodies release endorphins when you.
So wait, let me get straight. Daily exercise helps with your general fitness. Wow, thank you, Doctor. This is a type of in-depth scientific commentary that I've come to expect from your Doctor Who.
Exercise, which trigger a positive physical feeling. I'm very envious of that.
Okay, just FYI, another thing that triggers endorphins and positive physical experience is called weed. Yeah, maybe try that too. I think that might be a good idea. I don't know. I don't want to listen. I don't know. I don't want to tell you what to do. But if you're after like that good physical feeling, and you don't have a treadmill in your house, maybe give that a go as your backup. Okay.
4, think creatively to keep entertained.
Well, you have helped us out with this because you keep putting out these stupid videos, which we then roast, which we all find very entertaining.
You're one of the most creative races in the whole universe.
Yeah, that is true. We are, but you're not one of the creative people in it. You and Chibnall, you really suck. I'm telling you, you really, genuinely, properly suck at your jobs.
So I have total confidence in you to have a laugh.
Yeah, we are. We're laughing at you. Look at her face. Oh my God. Who thought this was a good idea? Just who? Yeah, it's really just highlighting everything that's bad about Doctor Who.
Play games. Make up games. You can invent a new card game. You could learn to dance or build a robot dog.
Okay, so again, so now we're definitely into talking to children. She's definitely 100% talking to children. Play a card game. Okay, fine, fair enough.
I've got a blueprint for that if you need it. Or even use the time to learn a new language.
Yeah, okay, so you can either play Snap or you could learn Latin. Play Snap or learn Latin. One of the two, either one is good. We're quite happy. Thank you, Doctor, for filling us in with these great pieces of advice.
5 new words every day. Avoid Venusian, though. It's pretty tough. Finally.
Okay, again, if you knew anything about Doctor Who, you know why you want to avoid Venusian. But I'm not even going to say it.
Stay strong. Stay positive.
Well, I was until I saw you. Then I'm like, really? No!
You're amazing.
Yeah, I am.
Things will improve, and you're a big part of making sure they do.
Okay, just FYI, this like positive reinforcement, or it's a very feminine thing. It's when I say that is like this is what children's toys are based around. Well, one of the ethics of building a boys' toy as opposed to a girls' toy is that girls like positive affirmation. Boys don't really don't need it. In fact, little boys, you give them positive affirmation, they think it feels kind of gay to them. So that's maybe somebody wants to just let you in onto the audience. No, of course you're not talking to boys. You don't like them. I understand. Boys are icky.
You've got this.
Yeah, again, I don't need you to tell me this. I don't need your positive reinforcement because I'm not a little girl. Which is, I understand the people who you're talking to. Oh, that was just awful. Honestly, if you're gonna do these things, why didn't you have Stephen Moffat write them for you? Like he just put out a 13th Doctor story, which didn't make me want to shoot myself in the face. Why do you have somebody competent write this? So you don't look so freaking stupid. There's some thought goes into what you're trying to do and who you're talking to. I have no idea who you're talking to. I really, genuinely, no idea who you're talking to. I don't think you do either. I don't think you would recognise a child if you saw one, unless he'd been like prepped by the BBC and pushed in front of you. Like that's how you interact with the audience thus far. So there you go. My name's Peter Davison. I managed to get through this entire video without exploding in a mass of my own stomach gases and shit. So there you go. So congratulations, everyone. I think we're all richer and feel better for that. My name's Peter Davison, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, subscribe. Have yourself a fantastic day.